So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
So another week, another vlog. Not much has happened so far, other than the fact that I'm working on rendering some videos right now, because me and a few friends from the Void Band group, we all did a Race for the Wool. So we did Race for the Wool Part 3. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm not going to give away any of the details, but that video will be going up relatively soon, or so I say series of videos will be going up relatively soon on my channel, if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's fun to do VR recording and VR streaming. I know that I can do a lot more. I really should. But there's not many games out there which are intrinsically created for VR that have come out recently. Mostly all games are like the normal kind of kind of game that you normally bring out on PC without the headset and shit like that. So I don't know if that's ever going to be different, but I do have VR Minecraft, which will be coming out soon as well. Race for the Wool is a Minecraft map. And I have been thinking about doing, say, Skyrim VR, and I've been thinking about doing Fallout VR, and there's a few, and also I've entered into Vive Infinity, which means that I can get a few games off that which I can record and so on. So I can do some recording and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm going to do much of it, as my YouTube channel is mostly for my vlog now. Because if I'm going to be honest, that's the one that I get my most views on. Just talking in a camera, which is odd, but you know, I'm alright with it. I'm all good with it. I'm sticking to my diet. If I'm going to be honest with you, over the weekend I normally splurge out, done a bit of splurging out, but not too much. So it should all be good. So we've got a few days left before we weigh in again, and hopefully I've lost again. My parents are going away soon, so I don't know what that says about my vlogging and stuff, but yeah, I mean it's looking good. When I first got my Vive, which to be honest I've had countless hours of enjoyment with, countless, addictive, yeah, definitely addictive. VR is addictive. So I got a loan from the Shawbrook Bank, and it was supposed to be paid off within 24 months, which is 2 years. They're still taking money from my account, and I'm almost sure that my 2 years were up months ago. So I think they've been taking money from my account for a loan I don't have anymore. I think they are, but I might be wrong. So I've got to log into my account to find that out. But I thought I'd lost the letter, but I've actually found the letter now, so we're all good. Let's sort that out, and if I've overpaid, then I'm going to be requesting that money back. But I probably haven't overpaid. I probably got like a little bit left to go before it's paid off. I can pay it off at any time, and I'm thinking that I'm going to find out how much it is and just get it off my fucking back, really. Just pay it. It can't be that much now. I mean, it's been at least 2 years, and I'm going to go and check the date on the agreement letter to find out if I'm correct in that assumption. So yeah, got to work that out today. Dieting and exercise. I haven't done that much exercise for 2 weeks now. And the reason I haven't done that much exercise for 2 weeks, yeah, I've been active. Don't get me wrong, I've been active. but I've been standing up and stuff. It's my ankles have been really hurting. I mean, summer's here, and they should be better, there's no rain, but for some reason, my ankles have just been giving me jip, just really bad jip. I think it's progressively getting worse because of my weight, but I can't get it off any quicker. And the more exercise I do, the more chance it's going to get even worse. And it's just like, I'm battling against all odds to get my weight off before I become a cripple. I should have done this so much earlier in my life. I don't even know why I did this to myself. I don't know why I let it get like this. I don't know why. Is it because half of me thinks it's because I wanted to die and I was too scared to do it. I was too scared to end my own life. Now I don't want to end my own life. I want to live. I want to be immortal. I don't want to die. I want to live forever. And that's impossible, obviously, but I want to extend it for as long as I can. And why did I let myself get like that? Because people were calling me names? Because people were bullying me? Was it because people were bullying me? Was it because I'm constantly ridiculed by strangers? Now that I'm older, a lot older, I don't give a shit what people think. It gets me angry that they even impart what they think to me when they're strangers. It's rude. It's rude to call people out for their differences. It's rude, and I don't condone it in any way whatsoever. Because it hurts more than helps. Makes them feel better because they got it out of their system. Oh, fuck them. Fuck them, as far as I'm concerned. But now, because of that massive depression I had, because I thought I was ugly, and I don't now. I thought I wasn't worth it. I do now. I think I'm worth it. I mean, I got so many friends now, all of them on the net and stuff. But it's like being afraid to go out your own door, to walk up and down or to walk around because you feel people are going to silently judge you for the way you look. It's not right. It's not right. And I don't know why people do that. I don't know why there are people in the world that judge people just because they're different from them. And that goes for like people who are racist, people who see people who dress up in women's clothing, men who dress up in women's clothing as abnormal. It's not abnormal, it's what they want to do. They should be allowed to do it, and it's not right. It's not right to silently judge somebody because they're not you. Well, fuck you, I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you, and I don't want to be the people you fucking associate with. As far as I'm concerned, you go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself and die. All of you. Because quite frankly, if you haven't got the emotional stability to be able to understand other people's whims and notions, then you can fuck yourself. If I want to believe that I am a cabbage, I can fucking believe I'm a cabbage. I don't want to. I'm not a fucking vegetable. But if I wanted to be a fucking vegetable, if I wanted to be a carrot or a turnip, and I think that I'm a turnip, I'm a fucking turnip. And there's the fucking shit you can do about it. I just wanted to fucking rant about that. I'm just fucking sick and tired of people who fucking assholes who ruin it for everyone else because they're too fucking scared of their own emotions half the time, or they just find this sick pleasure in fucking with other people's enjoyment. Well, fuck you cheaters, fuck you anyone who fucks up VRC fucking fucking VR chat. Fuck anyone who fucking hacks. Fuck you. Simple as that. Fuck you and die. And that's basically where I am right now. Anyway. I'm on it. I'm battling what I've done to my body. I'm not going to blame anyone for how I've become, what I've become, or how I've coped with certain things. I am, however, going to blame everyone who has made my life a living hell enough to make me into this fucking piece of shit you see in front of you with broken teeth. You know, seriously, all of you. You know, I said to myself I'd forgiven them. But how can you forgive someone for torturing you? It's impossible. I hate them, and I hope their lives are living hell. I really do. I hope that their lives are shit. And it's as simple as that. I'm not going to get revenge on them because I'm not like that. And I wouldn't. In fact, I'd probably help them if they were drowning. I would, because that's who I am. I'm not like them. You know, I care. Unlike them. They obviously don't give a shit. Make themselves feel better. Seriously. Ooh, why I'm like this today, but I am. I'm talking to everyone who's ever called me a name. Anyone who's ever said something bad about me without knowing who I am. I'm saying it to you. I don't give a fuck. And shut the fuck up. So, production has gone into, started on the Weeping Angels Minecraft series, which I'm currently working on making a thumbnail package that I'm going to use to make thumbnails for the video. I'm using PaintShop. Actually, I'm using Paint.net and using green screen captures and Magic Wand, which is the easiest way of doing it. Dragging over and dropping. It's not too hard. It should look actually quite good when I'm finished, I hope. Yeah, so it should look alright. Looking for a really good font, which I can use for the thumbnail, which is a little bit scary or something like that, maybe in red. So it should look quite good. I mean, generally, it's gonna be my first ever thumbnail that I've made myself with an actual thought in mind. If I can do it this time, I'll probably be able to do it every other time. So I'm looking forward to that. The series is still ongoing. I'm still taking footage off streaming. I've got 1, 2, 3, at least 4 videos worth of footage at the moment. About to stream again. So that's going to be 5. It's not bad, I must say. I'm actually quite chuffed with it at the moment. So really happy with that. Parents have gone away, so I'm all alone, looking after myself. It's all good. Not like I'm not used to that. They've been away for like a week before. They have been away for 2 weeks before as well. When they go away for 2 weeks, it's hard for me because I don't like being alone. So it's difficult for me because I don't like being alone. But I said that, but it's true. But I've got VR chat, so if I get really lonely, I can always pop in there and have a talk with people if I can find people to talk to. And also I can do some streaming, so it's not going to be too bad. Oh, I just got to knuckle down. Didn't have a very good day today, if I'm going to be honest. I've used quite a lot of sins, or at least I've had quite a bit of food and not much speed. That's actually because I've been busy, so whatever, you know. I've been snacking basically, but I've been snacking on free food. I did have some sushi, but it's all good. So hopefully this week is going to be a weight loss. How much? Not a clue. Not a clue how much. So my first video of the modded Minecraft Weeping Angels episode went out before this came out, obviously, this week. I made a thumbnail for it. I made end cards for it. I really went out on this one with all the stuff that I've learned recently, and I liked the video. I used footage. I mean, what I did is I used footage that didn't have the guys talking on it. The reason being is because I didn't want to get rid of the footage, and I was just playing around really. Put a video out there and someone commented cool on it, and I've had about 14 views already with it. So the thumbnail that I made is getting traction, which is awesome. I mean, I need to make decent thumbnails, and I've learned how to do it now. So it's not difficult. It's not that difficult. So from now on, I'm going to be making custom thumbnails because it gives traction to my videos, which is awesome. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, it's awesome. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do when I go to a swimming club. Now that's not saying that I cheated, because I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat on my diet. I didn't, but I didn't do it as good as I could have. And there's been like a lot of weeks where I've been like that, where I feel like I haven't eaten enough speed food, but I don't know. I mean, if I got the balance right, then everything should be fine. So I should lose weight this week. We will see though, and I will tell you what the outcome is when I've weighed. I'll tell you the day after. Obviously, that's when I normally do it, because I can't do it in the night because I don't have enough light. So yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if I can get enough light, but I don't like the fact that that it's too dark and I end up looking like red. So I don't use footage when it's dark. At least I try not to. I mean, so I have sometimes, but I try not to. Also, making avatars is a lot more fun now. I have found that finding the models is difficult. Rigging the models even more difficult. It's an ongoing process with me and something that I need to learn. I'm trying to dedicate time to it, but I'm doing so many other things. I got so many eggs in my basket that I honestly don't know how I'm coping with it all. But it's fun. It's fun. So keeping busy is a good thing, because it keeps my mind off certain things I shouldn't be thinking about. I won't go into details. So yeah, it's all good. It's looking good. Yeah. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself. Now, the reason I'm a little bit annoyed with myself, I'll just explain. Okay, so number one, last week I put on 1.5 pounds. Now I know why I put on 1.5 pounds. I put on 1.5 pounds because I was eating between meals, which I don't normally do. I was eating too much protein because I love meat. I didn't have enough speed veg. I didn't do enough exercise because of my ankles. I really had a null week. I mean, I had a really bad null week. And this started off this week. After weigh-in on Thursday, I started out on the wrong foot. Because I have an emotional problem. I have a problem. I'm an emotional eater. And I was a little bit... I made out I wasn't too depressed about putting on the weight, but I did the stupidest thing, and I had a takeaway. I had a takeaway in a fit of absolute horrible weakness. I had a takeaway, and I enjoyed it. And I'm not going to hit myself over the head and spank myself for doing it. But I am going to make sure that I pay for it. And that means that I'm going to work out every day, no matter how my ankles are hurting. I'm going to go out for a walk every day, no matter how much my ankles are hurting. I'm not going to eat much. I'm going to eat a lot of vegetables. I'm probably going to be barely eating meat at all. I am going to eat the lowest of calorie of food for a week, and it's my own fault for being such an ass. It's as simple as that. So hopefully, when I say hopefully, I'm going to do everything in my power to lose what I gained and lose a little bit more. That's my goal for this week. No more cheating. I got that out of my system. Let's move forward and just eat a lot of low calorie stuff. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And hopefully that's going to work. Secondly, when it comes to Unity, I've been trying desperately to work. I'm still doing it. I'm going to continue to do it until I get it in my head. I'm going to keep doing it every day. Try to find information that I can find to help me. So if you have a pre-existing animation that is a dance, that dance animation will work with an avatar. I got that working. However, I cannot trigger a song or audio file on the same animation because for some reason Unity's animation files, right, cannot be opened within the animator window so that you can edit an existing animation file. So you cannot reopen an animation file that you've created, right? Now, they also, when it comes to the animator controller, it doesn't allow you to have two states on the same controller. Why? Why? It's not that hard. It runs one animation, so it starts the music playing, then it runs into another animation. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted it to do. But no, you can't do that unless you have some kind of grasp of C++ fucking programming. That makes no fucking sense to me. The whole reason for using the Unity program in the first place is so I don't have to learn C++ because it does it for me. But no, it's not a thing. So that's where I am at the moment. Try to get an existing animation file because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there animating it myself. It will take forever. It's not happening. So try to use an existing animation file and add a audio prefab to it so that you can have a song playing when the animation triggers. That's my next goal. That's what I'm trying to do because I got everything else down. I know how to do all that. Now, every single animation tutorial out there keeps telling you the same thing over and over again, and it is driving me up the wall, and I have to keep skipping past all this boring yawny shit because everyone keeps repeating it. Duplicate the fucking controller animator. I know that crap. How do I open up an existing file? Apparently you can't do that unless the animation was created for the character in general, and then it can't be, and you can't use a Mixamo animation unless you have a Mixamo character. That means that you have to have a Mixamo, and Mixamo is a program. It's made by Adobe. It's for animating 3D characters easily. Now, the problem with that is that when you have that, you have to have a Mixamo rig. And the only way to have a Mixamo rig is by using the Mixamo rigging system. And then you can do it. However, the Mixamo rigging system is very convoluted and incredibly complicated and not even needed. So all these problems that I'm occurring just because I want to do a fancy VRC chat avatar is not something I want to sit down and learn. Yet I am. Here I am trying to do it. One day. One day I'll grasp it, and if I don't grasp it, then I don't really care, because, you know, it's just keeping my mind occupied. Now, whatever it is giving me a headache.
Thanks for watching the Great Fishes video. I hope you all have a great day. If you could subscribe, that would be heavenly. Throw my friend a like and share with your friends. And he will hopefully see you next time. Till then, peace be with you.